everybody, Jay the Builder here. Today we are building Shadow the Hedgehog helmet. So, yep, pretty new, 720 pieces. Pretty cool setup. One of my favorite hedgehogs for sure. I think Logan's favorite too. But we're gonna go through, we'll build it, and we'll let you know what we think. Alright everybody, so final version of Shadow the Hedgehog. Pretty neat build. New effects, of course. Those eyepieces are one piece. Don't really have to build anything to it. It's just a plate you can add to it. Very different setup as far as stand. As you can kind of tell, it's kind of basic. This one to me though was pretty bad. It's pretty awesome. There is a lot of different pieces that you're not used to seeing in a helmet. So to kind of run through a couple of them real quick. Of course, you know, the fur or whatever you want to call it from that comes out of the back is all connected with Technic pieces. So pretty neat stuff there. Not only that, but his dome right here is one solid piece. So not something we're used to seeing there. There is also an element right here that you kind of drop in for this piece, which when you watch the video, these 3 or 4 things kind of were a little more difficult to do. There is a piece in here that is a like a Technic 3 piece. It's kind of looking almost like a spoke to a tire. If you don't have it in the right angle, it will mess up all of what you have here. So you have to make sure you have it in the right angle. Not only that, there are pieces kind of in between that are very loose. So as you're doing it, you got to kind of finesse your way through, or else pieces will actually fall off and you'll be sitting here trying to rebuild some of it. As it pertains to the build, a pretty cool build, I'm not gonna lie. I actually enjoyed this one. It started off really fast, and then it really kind of took a slow down, probably around bag 4 or 5. They were, not that it was, you know, anything hard. The bags were actually pretty straightforward and a lot easier to maintain. There was not a lot of confusion, I'll put it that way. I just got done doing the Millennium Falcon, and I will tell you, I guess I got used to how big those bags were compared to these bags, and they are, you know, of course they pale in comparison to what they are. So it's definitely a big difference. One thing I will tell you guys as you're going through, kind of a note, I want to go ahead and show you this step in the book. The glare kind of sucks, so I apologize. If you guys look up at 1, 2, 3, and 4, they have 3 and 4 swapped, so don't get confused. The 4 should be where the 3's at, the 3 should go to the 4, and still making the same thing. Just different pictures, different areas. Other than that though, guys, really cool to add to the head collection, or the helmet collection for sure. I know it's not Star Wars and it's not Marvel, but I'm excited to see what Sonic looks like when he comes out of that blue, so really neat stuff to add to that one. We have an AT-AT that we're still doing, or about to do. We also have, we have some maintenance going on in the Lego room, which is really exciting. We got the drywall done, but we're kind of stuck because we can't, it's messy. So we're trying to build and block and rebuild. So stay tuned with us. We got a lot of stuff coming. April 1st, of course, we have Beauty and the Beast Castle, so we'll have that rundown. We might actually try to do that one live, especially with our count now. So we appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. As always, comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what we do. And we'll see you soon.